Welcome to Trending Upward, and this is Chad Hayes. I want to thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Trending Upward, and I trust that the podcast today will be a help to you. It is my desire that the Word of God be used in such a way on this platform that it would be a help to you as you seek to trend upward. It is important that this life that we live be an ascending Christian life and not a descending Christian life. I trust it to be a help to you as you listen today. Inwardly by God. Their outward actions, that fruit there, reflects their inner spiritual health. Now, when we look at a corrupt tree, a bad tree, this symbolizes someone with a corrupted or hypocritical heart. No matter how polished they may be, their actions eventually reveal their true nature. Just as a tree's health determines the kind of fruit it produces, a person's heart and nature determine their behavior. Now, when we look at fruit, when we consider fruit, we would define this essentially as actions or results. So a person's words, their actions, their choices, the influence that they have on others, whether those results align with God's truth and righteousness is what we are considering. Matthew 7 and verse 20, wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. So Jesus is telling us, don't just listen to someone's words, but look at the results in their life. Are they humble people? Are they loving? Do they bear peace and truth? Or do they cause harm, confusion, and pride? Let's look at spiritual discernment. We are also to remember that we are to discern against false teachers and false prophets. Just as you don't gather grapes from thorns, you shouldn't expect godliness from someone whose life contradicts the gospel. So it's honestly a call to examine ourselves. It's a call to be wise. Notice also that the root determines the fruit. A key theme in these passages is that external behavior flows from an internal reality. So you cannot permanently fake righteousness. Many people have tried, but the tree, which is your heart, must be made good for the fruit, your actions, to be good. In Psalms 51 and verse 10, David prays, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Only God can change the tree itself, not just the fruit. This is the heart of the gospel. It is transformation from the inside out. You know, man-made religion, it seeks to transform the outside with hopes of transforming the inside. But that is not biblical religion. That is not true religion. That is not biblical salvation. Biblical salvation is a work that begins in the heart by Jesus Christ. Sanctification is a work that is performed in the heart by Jesus Christ, and then the outside begins to take on the form and image of Jesus Christ. I've been challenged over the last several weeks about just the idea of good trees and bad trees. And truly, a tree is known by its fruit. And we as believers, we are going to be known by our fruit. As we seek to minister to people, we seek to love them, we seek to help them. Examine their fruit. Trace it back to their heart. That's where it all began. So again today, good trees, corrupt trees. Which one are we, by and large? I trust we're good trees today. I'd like to thank you for listening today to Trending Upward. If it's been a help to you, I invite you to share this podcast with someone and help get the word out on how they too can trend upward in their walk with God.